I am glad to see all of you here and a special conference 100% dedicated to Ukraine. Because for us it's really crucial that investors are here and you are there to hear me. And as you know, and you congratulated me right now, I'm only 8 days in an office. That's why maybe like a governor in this capacity, like a governor of the National Bank. But believe me, I am more than 20 years with Ukrainian capital and financial markets and banking system. That's why I have quite a good understanding and background what should we do and what should do National Bank for financial stability and prudential stability. And I'd like to tell you, and you know about that right now we have a mission of the IMF, and it's still mission in place, it's still in process. But I'd like to reassure you that everything going well, and we already met all indicators, and right now we're in a process in a process of negotiation of our program. And also we have a program of World Bank, this program dedicated to financial and banking system stability, and this program is also going well. And results will be soon, and IMF board will reconsider and all mission results to the end of July. That's why we suppose that everything will be okay. And you know that my main mission right now, and I already confirmed all of that to IMF and World Bank, that we are 100% dedicated to all these new missions, which already signed in these particular documents. First of all, of course, it's absolutely new for Ukraine idea of flexible rate and inflation targeting. And for our country, it's really a challenge because after 20 years of so-called fixed rate, or you know how it's happened in our country when fixed rate could stay only some limited period of time, and after you know what's happened, devaluation once in 2008, and after devaluation, next devaluation this year. That's why we're 100% dedicated to flexible rate and 100% dedicated to the idea of inflation targeting. I am happy that inflation targeting it's not an immediate action which should be done immediately from today. We still have 1 year, or we even discuss with IMF possibility that this inflation targeting will be introduced in our country during 18 months. That's why we still have time to technically to be prepared for all of that. And you know that situation right now in our country, it's quite difficult, and because of all these conflicts in eastern part of Ukraine, and also because of annexion of Crimea. But I am quite surprised that our economic performance, it's not so bad because of these circumstances, and we're still going quite good in industry. It's because our conflict in this part, it's quite limited, I'd like to tell you. It's not like all our industrial regions under war. It means that it's some isolated territory, and some industries performing well. Of course, we have some additional spending, for example, for our army, for military, which was not envisaged before. That's why we discuss right now all these issues. But I think it's all of that, you know, that for stability of banking sector, for stability of financial segment, we need, first of all, peaceful resolution of this problem in our East region. And I truly believe that it will be there soon. And for also my main task here, like a governor of the national bank, is definitely banking sector stability. And right now, because of, again, all this unpredictable situation and all these conflicts, we had quite sizable outflow of private individual deposits from banking sector. And right now, for us, of course, it's a main target right now. It's stabilized situation to remove all implemented restrictions. And I think right now I see some very positive signals even from banking sector that situation is more or less stabilized, and we see some inflow of private individuals deposit to banking sector. That's why I think that some crucial moment right now it's not here there, and stabilization, we see some stabilization there. But of course we need a tremendous reforming of banking sector. That's why I also promise that I've 100% dedicated to this particular task. That's why, you know, let's repeat again that from market point of view, we dedicated to flexible rate and inflation targeting. And of course, inflation targeting, it's absolutely impossible even to consider without normal working for capital markets in our countries. That's why it will be also one of my tasks. And prudential stability through banking sector, to strengthen our banking sector supervision, to create some special programs for stabilization of Ukrainian banking system, for liquidity, for capital. And we have a special program with World Bank dedicated to this particular task. That's why I think we're quite equipped, and frankly speaking, we truly committed to perform all of that.